Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Descendo!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Arresto momento!
Levioso! Accio!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio!
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Accio. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away. It was a long time ago in some ways. But in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday.
Arresto
I
momentum.
still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Potato!
Two.
Well,
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso.
I shall...
tripping us so down.
Expelliarmus.
I think you're funny!
Confringo.
You're going to regret that.
Potato.
Come on, too afraid to fight back? That's the best you can do?
Accio. Confringo.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Expelliarmus!
Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You've made a great mistake.
Protego.
I know you're kind. You...
Expelliarmus.
I'll make you win.
Accio.
I don't think you're going to get that.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Can't have more fight.
Accio.
You can't hold on. You're going to regret that.
Accio. Protego.
Come on. You're afraid.
Expelliarmus!
Accio. Expelliarmus.
They got what they deserved.
Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Help! Can please need your help? Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Please need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Brilliant. Revelio.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkin.
There's something in there, I just know it. Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
Levioso! Flipendo! Revelio.
I spent hours trying to find it.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Rowland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrok's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Rowland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrok's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Rowland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Rowland, what have you got yourself into?
This cannot possibly be, is it?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Rowland is all right. She seems very worried.
It's regarding Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
I suppose I'd be curious about it. Hogwarts is a fine school.
this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrok's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
That was meant for me. Get accustomed to that.
Accio!
That'll be the last time you hit me.
Expelliarmus! Potato!
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
There's the Victor now. Who's the...
Expelliarmus! Potato!
I'll get you. I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato!
Why can't I hit you? How did you do that? You're really not very good at this, are you? Lucky asshole!
Expelliarmus!
You'll be leaving in a shroud.
Confringo! Potato! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Potato! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Now to find out what happened here. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Going to regret trespass.
Accio!
Loud as a trot.
Expelliarmus!
Whoever
Confringo!
got prayer.
What's that?
Accio!
Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me.
Potato!
Admirable trick. Look, nothing more than that.
Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's mine!
Confringo!
You are?
Protego!
You'll have to fight him!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Where'd it go?
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Confringo!
Protego!
You just got lucky!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Reducto! Reducto!
Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Protego! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! One less poacher in the wizarding world. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. Confringo!
It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift?
What do we have here? Expelliarmus! Ringo!
Oh, missed me!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Trouble. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
One less. What's going on out there?
A ladder. That's what I need. Confringo!
Not quite.
Levioso!
Was that your best? You are perspired.
Confringo! Levioso!
Much too slow.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Losing your stride.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! What went on here, I wonder?
There's the student from the town.
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! This is the spot on the map. Best have my wits about me.
As if you can.
Levioso! Protego!
Track this down! Get a custom to that! Who's the inferior being now?
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Perfect!
Accio! Confringo! What will we find in here?
Goblin, finally rule over wizards.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
I'll get you.
All defense and no offense.
Expelliarmus!
Stop! How nice of you to stop.
Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Aloha, Mora. Accio. Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! You only have Ranrok to blame.
Every time.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo!
It's the student from the town.
Expelliarmus!
Seen a wizard use magic like that.
Confringo! Protego!
Your time is short, player.
Why expel this out longer than necessary?
Think you're clever, don't you?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
Lucky, that's all.
Accio!
I'll get you.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I won't rest.
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego!
Someone thinks they can outlast me.
Confringo!
I will make you pay. Arrogant child.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Seems
Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
That student defeated our encampment in the tower. That's the student who uses
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Look at you. Well done.
I was right.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
That was nothing but luck.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ranrok will all defense and no offense.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
I should have been.
A boiler door. How to open it? Expelliarmus. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Confringo!
One way or another, we'll get what we owe. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
This is impossible!
Accio!
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Levioso! Confringo! Protego!
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't rest, little moon.
Potato!
Your time is short, child.
One less human to worry about.
Accio!
Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
You can't stop me. How did you do that? All little magic tricks, one distraction.
Potato!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa!
Well, unless I'll cut you from shoes to shatter!
Confringo! Leviosa!
Ooh, it shouldn't take long. How did you do that?
You won't get away.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
I don't think you know who you are. I will make you stop it!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not quick enough.
Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Think you're clever, don't you?
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Leviosa! Accio!
Won't get away. Oh, look at you.
Leviosa!
A miss.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That is nothing but luck.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! You've one less follower, Ranrok. This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
Levioso! Potato! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Potato! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Little magic tricks won't distract me!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato!
Move of a
Confringo! Accio! Potato! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrok's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrok's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrok stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrok wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrok saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrok nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrok has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. Oh, if only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrok's lot would never have freed him.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of leck.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the Scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Confringos!
2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple math, something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos.
Confringo!
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Confringo!
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Lumos!
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you all right?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrok were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrok?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrok in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrok is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrok is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrok.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle. Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrok's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
I don't trust Ranrok, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrok wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrok. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot.
Accio!
Confringo!
Confringo!
This might be the best meal I've had in years. Wait a moment. One less shoot there.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Glacier! Expelliarmus!
Why don't you come up here and fight me? Fucking the inevitable!
Confringo!
Expulsor!
Glacius! Accio! Expelliarmus!
You can't stop Ranrok's rebellion!
Ah, wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day.
Accio! Confringo! Potato!
Stop it!
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Up there. That's our way in. If I'd known our plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrok knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Flash of inspiration. No more happy days for you.
Potato!
White drag this out longer than ever.
An intruder!
Expelliarmus, on your races. Confringo, Accio.
Ranrok won't be stopped!
Arrogant child!
That's the best you can do.
No!
Potato!
If only Ranrok were here to see this!
Potato. Expelliarmus.
Cow!
I won't rest. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo.
Potato!
Lucky that!
Accio.
Trying to make this too
Confringo.
easy.
Glacius. Accio. Potato. Expelliarmus.
Forever.
You little brat!
You are
Expelliarmus.
Avenge your death!
Novice luck.
What an unfortunate
Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift?
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrok's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, Why are they still here?
Ranrok said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrok used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrok and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
I need to reposition the plane to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo, Expelliarmus! Confringo, Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! What a relief.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidor's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Is Isadora. We are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrok and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.